witnesses.
Oh, I'm the witness.
How many witnesses do you need?
Two. Yeah.
Can you record?
I think she's
Well,
not
witness.
right?
Irina and
Sandy.
Sandy.
Sandy. Well, Sandy, yes.
Hello.
Okay, one on each side.
Yes.
Does it matter who's
Doesn't
present?
matter.
Against me?
Giving this girl in marriage, you give that girl.
I'm kidding. Yeah, that's all good.
All right, well, we really want to welcome everyone, and what a beautiful garden. Nice pool. And I think both of you have some power because the raindrops have stopped, which is good. So we want to welcome everyone, and my goodness, all of the festivity. I think it's great. I see a lot of pride colors, which is wonderful. So we just ask that the cell phones be turned to mute so they don't ring during the ceremony, but otherwise, obviously, photos are fine. Videos, no problem. We are gathered in this place to witness the formal joining in the legal state of matrimony for this couple, according to the order and the custom prevailing, and under the authority given and provided by the province of British Columbia. The state of matrimony, as understood by us, is a state ennobled and enriched by a long and honorable tradition of devotion, set in the basis of the law of the land, assuring each participant has an equality before the law, and supporting the common rights of each party to the marriage. There is assumed to be a desire for a lifelong companionship and a generous sharing of the help and comfort that a couple ought to have from each other through whatever circumstances of sickness or health, joy or sorrow, prosperity or adversity the lives of these parties may experience. Marriage is therefore not to be entered upon thoughtlessly or irresponsibly, but with a due and serious understanding and an appreciation of the ends for which it is undertaken, and of the material, the intellectual, and the emotional factors which will govern its fulfillment. It is, by its nature, a state of giving rather than taking, of offering rather than receiving. For marriage requires the giving of oneself to support the marriage and the home in which it may flourish. It is into this high and serious state that these two persons desire to unite. And I have a little gift for you. These are from Kenya. And it's really interesting because, of course, we know that in Kenya there isn't the same rights that we experience here, but obviously the artisans were thinking of joy with a rainbow as opposed to real. So what we have done is that there is one for each of you with your initials inscribed. So I have one for Regina. And one for Victoria. Sorry. I'd ask you to hold these and each make a silent wish, and then exchange them and make a silent wish again. And then I'd ask you to put them somewhere prominent in your home, because we know from a metaphysical or energetic standpoint, different gems and stones have different characteristics. So the characteristic of soapstone, which is what these stones are made from, is to create a loving environment. We know that jade, gold, diamond, jade for luck. Soapstone, as I say, to create a loving environment. So put it somewhere prominent in your home. And I know that obviously after 21 years you've worked out a lot of details, but still put somewhere prominent so that it will remind you that it isn't a question of whose turn it is to do what. This will remind you of the commitment you've made today.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And then maybe he has the big pockets, so maybe he could put
Ariel?
them. Ariel, he could put them in his pockets for later. Yes. Victoria and Regina, a soulmate is someone who has locks that fit another's keys, and keys to fit another's locks. Having found each other and wanting to commit to share your lives together, you now can fully open the locks to each other's love. I'd like to share a short text about love written by Susan Paula Schultz. Gina, Victoria, let this text be a helpful guide for your life together. Love is the strongest feeling known, an all-encompassing passion, an extreme strength, and overwhelming excitement. Love is trying not to hurt the other person, trying not to change the other person, trying not to dominate the other person, trying not to deceive the other person. Love is understanding each other, listening to each other, supporting each other, and having fun with each other. Love is not an excuse to stop growing, not an excuse to stop making yourself better, not an excuse to take the other person for granted. Love is being completely honest with each other, finding dreams to share, working towards common goals, and sharing responsibilities equally. Everyone in the world wants love. Love is not a feeling to be taken lightly. Love is a feeling to be cherished, nurtured, and cared for. Love is a reason for life. And now as we continue, I charge and require of you both, in the presence of these witnesses, that if either of you know of any legal impediment to this marriage, you do now reveal the same. Let Victoria repeat after me. I solemnly declare.
I solemnly declare.
Think about it, Victoria.
Last chance.
That I do not know
That I do not know
of any
of any
lawful
lawful
impediment
impediment
why I, Victoria Pagan,
while I, Victoria Paikin,
may not
may not
be joined
be joined
in matrimony
in matrimony
to Regina Volchansky.
to Regina Volchansky.
Let Regina repeat after me. I solemnly
I
declare
solemnly declare
that I do not know
that I do not know
of any lawful impediment
of any lawful impediment
why I, Regina
why
Volchansky,
I, Regina Volchansky,
may not be joined
may not be joined in
In matrimony
matrimony to Victoria Paikin.
Excellent.
Good. There having been no reason given why this couple may not be married, I ask you to give answer to these questions. Do you, Victoria, undertake to afford to Regina the love of your person, the comfort of your companionship, and the patience of your understanding, and to share equally of the necessities of life as they may be earned or enjoyed by you, to respect the dignity of her person, her own inalienable personal rights, and to recognize the right of counsel and consultation upon all matters relating to the present or the future of the household established by this marriage. And furthermore, do you promise to continue to love her unconditionally, to support her in her goals, to honor and respect her, to laugh with her and to cry with her, and to cherish your time together?
As we did last 21 years, we'll continue for the rest of our lives.
I should say I do.
Yes, I do.
It's a long
No problem. Yeah. All right. Do you, Regina, undertake to afford to Victoria the love of your person, the comfort of your companionship, and the patience of your understanding, and to share equally in the necessities of life as they may be earned or enjoyed by you, to respect the dignity of her person, her own inalienable personal rights, and to recognize the right of counsel and consultation upon all matters relating to the present or the future of the household established by this marriage? And furthermore, do you promise to continue to love her unconditionally, to support her in her goals, to honor and respect her, to laugh with her and to cry with her, and to cherish your time together?
I sure do.
All right, you can go ahead, move forward, and join both your hands.
My butterfly!
Let Victoria repeat after me. I call on those present
I call on those present
to witness
to witness
that I, Victoria Picken,
that I, Victoria Piken,
take Regina Volchansky
take Regina Volchansky
to be
to be
my lawful wedded wife,
my lawful wedded wife,
to have and to hold
to have and to hold
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
in whatever circumstance
in whatever circumstance
or experience
or experience
life may hold for us.
life may hold for us.
And let Regina repeat after me. I call on those present
I call on those present. Hey
to
guys.
witness
To witness.
that I, Regina Volchansky,
That I, Regina Volchansky,
take Victoria Picken
take Victoria Piken
to be
to be
my lawful wedded wife,
my lawful wedded wife,
to have and to hold
to have and to hold
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
in whatever circumstance
in whatever circumstance
or experience
or experience
life may hold for
life
us.
may hold for us.
Regina and Victoria have declared their vows to each other, and this text is an appropriate reflection of this moment. Within this blessed union of souls, where two hearts intertwine to become one, there lies a promise, perfectly born, divinely created, and intimately shared. It is a place where the hope and majesty of beginnings reside, where all things are made possible by the astounding love shared by two spirits. And while you're in this comfortable position, after more than 9 years, I find that couples have no problem with this posture and quite enjoy it. I'd ask you to listen to these words. It's actually a hand blessing that came from ancient China. And reflect on the gift of each other's hands as you're listening to these words. These are the hands of your best friend, experienced and full of love for you, which are holding yours as you vow to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that passionately love and cherish you, and that with the slightest touch comfort you like no other. These are the hands that hold you when fear or grief temporarily comes your way. These are the hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. These are the hands that will give you strength, support, and encouragement when you need it. These are the hands that will comfort you and hold you tight when you struggle through challenging times. These are the hands that will give you backing and inspiration to pursue your dreams. These are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged, will still be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. And lastly, these are the hands that have lifted your chin, brushed your cheek, as they raised your face to look into eyes that are ever filled with overwhelming love for you. Regina and Victoria, as acknowledgement of the gift of each other's hands, gently kiss each other's hands.
Hands? Oh my God!
Oh, that's later. I'd like to share with you now a short text called The Art of Marriage by Wilfred Arian Peterson. A good marriage must be created. In the art of marriage, the little things are the big things. It's never being too old to hold hands. I think you have that under control. It is remembering to say, I love you, at least once a day. It's never going to sleep angry. It is having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It's standing together facing the world. It's forming a circle of love that gathers in the whole family. It's speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It's having the capacity to forgive and to forget. It's giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow. It is finding room for the things of the spirit. It is a common search for the good and the beautiful. It is not only marrying the right partner, it is being the right partner. This is the art of marriage. It's a well-known phrase that actions speak louder than words. The actions, such as rituals and various cultural traditions performed at wedding ceremonies, including holding each other's hands, often traditional wedding attire, and I love this attire. This is great.
Very traditional.
Very festive. And I've had everything from tea ceremony, sand pouring, sugar grinding, hand fasting, etc. These different cultural traditions and rituals show that couples are committed to taking action with regard to their promises and the commitment they have made to each other on their wedding day. In one cultural tradition, the glass is crushed during the ceremony. My wish for both of you is that your bond of love continues to be as difficult to break as it would be to put back together the pieces of a crushed and broken glass. Knowing that this marriage is permanent, you both can continue to strive every day to show each other love, respect, and happiness. Victoria and Regina, from this day onward, may you bask in the beauty of a flame, a fire that signifies the light of your love. May the light from such a flame, from such a fire, shine bright and steady upon your path together. And may its heat keep you warm through all the days of your lives and beyond. May the light of love, the light of understanding, the light of respect, and the light of tolerance shine eternally for you both. May the blessing of light be with you always, light without and light within. And may the sun shine upon you and warm your hearts as they continue to glow like a great fire. Before I pronounce you duly married, I have just one more thing I want you to do. Your wedding day today is one that will seem to fly by. It's a day filled with emotion. Your witnesses and friends gathered here for this summer party, obviously a celebration to follow, possibly a honeymoon to a secret location. Many people remember how fleeting their own wedding day was. So I would ask you now to take a few seconds to look deep into each other's eyes and think about the happiness that you're feeling here in this moment. And really let that feeling register in your heart and in your mind. Having been together and enjoying each other's company for 21 years, now I want you to think about your life together forward in 5 or 10 years. Where are you? What are you doing? We all know that your visions of the future are not identical, but no doubt will always be complementary. John Lennon once said, "A dream you dream alone is only a dream. A dream you dream together, that is reality. And that reality starts now." So guests, we'd ask you just to relax momentarily. We're going to have the witnesses and our happy couple go over to the table. We will sign the register and the documents, and then we will come back here to these positions again for the declaration.
Witnesses.
Oh, yeah.
Witnesses.
Witnesses.
Yeah, keep.
Well, we have plenty of witnesses, but these are the Okay, and now, for as much as you, Victoria Pickett, and you, Regina Wojcinski, have consented to legal wedlock and have declared your solemn intention in this company before these witnesses and in my presence, now, upon the authority vested in me by the province of British Columbia, I pronounce you as duly married.
Not yet.
May this day shine eternally in your lives. May you enjoy length of days, fulfillment of hopes and peace and contentment of mind. As you day by day live and fulfill the terms of this covenant you have made with one another. Always continue to remain sweethearts, helpmates, friends, and lovers, and let your lives be filled with warmth, humor, and love. May you continue to care for each other at all times, happy and sad. May you give cheer to each other. May you give strength to each other in all undertakings. May your love for each other continue to be a source of inspiration to yourselves, your families, your friends, and to all those whose lives you touch. And finally, may the home you continue to build together be a place of comfort and peace for you, as well as for all those who visit. Now, my congratulations. Okay, Victoria and Regina, you may now share your first kiss as a married couple and seal this commitment you have made today. Witnesses, guests, may I present to you for the first time as newlyweds, Regina and Victoria.